Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So have you ever thought of what Malaysians really think of Korea? Because we can always see that many people are hyped for Korea, or is there something else to it? So in today's video, we're going to take a look at how Korea is viewed in Malaysia. So first of all, to gather the information rather than me just expressing my view on Korea, I decided to have my friend to ask on their view about Korea. Roll the clip.
These questions in my head, they never ever let me rest up. I don't know what to say. They say the answers are inside of me. All I do is get anxiety, I swear. Oh, baby, all I need is space to breathe. All I know is I want to be free out there. So let me do my thing.
So because of online learning, I need to wear this. Okay, so my laptop is in front of me right now, so let us scroll through the form. So for the first section, we'll just name it section A. So if you look at the first question, it is, how much do you know Korea? And I put it in a scale of 1 to 5. Overall, many people know Korea. The highest is 3. I think they did 3 because they want to be safe. Yeah, so I think many people already know Korea in Malaysia because, first of all, many of them know Korea through sports like football. And also, Korean shows are already entering the main TV channel here in Malaysia, like TV 1, 2, 3. So I think many people already have the access to watch Korean shows. Second question is your view on Korea. 1 being not so well, I'm scared with the running emoji. And 5 is great, I love it with the heart eyes emoji. So many people rate it at 3, 4, and 5. 4 being the highest, and then 3, and then 5. That I asked why they rate it as it is. So let's see through the answers. So I already mixed up the answer and also make it easier for me to explain it to you guys and also share them to you guys. So the first one is that she said that she's not very exposed towards the things in Korea, and she's also been raised in a village. So that's why she said that she doesn't have much exposure towards these entertainments, including Korean and other stuff. The second one is that because he saw in the movie and also in the drama show that there are good and bad about Korea. Next is because of the Koreans' high beauty standards and workplace culture are somewhat disagreeable. So this answer we can elaborate at the other question. Next, this person said that the way that he was exposed toward Korean culture is not that good. And the last one is that the entertainment industry is harsh and the law on criminals is something questionable. Oh, also we can discuss at the next question. So the first one is all about the K-pop, K-drama, K-food, K-entertainment. So they said that they love K-drama because it shows like the reality of what's happening in Korea. And I think we can all see that there's many K-dramas out there showing like the positive stuff in Korea and also the negative side. Next, the people there are nice. For the culture, they said that they like how Korea promotes their culture and the culture is also beautiful. For language, they like how they have this politeness concept in which they emphasize. Yeah, so you can see there's different layers of politeness in Korean language that you can use depending on the person that you are talking to. Question number 4. So I made this question because I want to know too if the people out there know about the negative things in Korea, or do they all see that Korea is all about positive and that? Because we're talking about a reality here. So as you can see, many of them already know about the negative stuff that is happening in Korea. So let us look at their answers. First is about Muslim. How they view Muslim people, I'm sad about that. Okay, so about this case, I have made my research prior to doing this video. So I found that I think it's similar to all countries that many people have this bad impression of Muslim, because before this I joined a program with Japanese students and I asked them their first impression of Islam. They thought that Islam was like a bad religion, bad people, and also brutal like that because they see that from the media, from the newspaper and such. However, many of them got to change their perception once they really know what Islam is and they can see like the beauty of Islam. Like Islam is not what the media said Islam is not terrorist and such. So I think Korea might be like that as well. They might have a bad impression at first. So second is about work. So overworking, they need to obey their senior. The working environment isn't beautiful. The sun base will take advantage of the hubei. The working culture could be very demanding and stressful, leading to high rates in mental health case. So I found many articles saying that the work culture in Korea lead to suicide. So in Korean term, it is called kwarosa, which means overwork till you die. You know what? Making this form, I also learned something new because I never knew that the working culture in Korea is also like very demanding and stressful as well. Third is drinking. So in an article, it is said that Koreans drink more than people in any other Asian countries. So I think I can understand this because part of their culture and also their working culture involves with drinking. You know, because you can see that they have like etiquette of pouring drinks and also manners while drinking. But I also found an article saying that the younger generation nowadays, like they understand if you can't drink. Meaning that it's okay if you said you don't want to drink or don't want to join. But I think you guys can see this video by DKDK TV. They also explain that what happens if you aren't allowed to drink and happens to be living in Korea like that. Okay, moving on, the beauty standard. You should be good looking and there's a lot of excessive plastic surgeries. Yeah, I can see that as well. Okay, so moving on to foreigners. So some of the Koreans are quite rude to other people, even with foreigners. They're quite racist toward tourists, especially towards Southeast Asian people. Oh, but they also said that racist is like more towards individual rather than the whole group or the whole citizen. Yeah, I think I support with the last statement saying that racism like depends on the person itself rather than the whole citizen. So yeah, I'm going to stick with that. Next one is about perverts. They said that there are many perverts in Korea and women are not really safe to stay there alone, and also sexual assaults. So I think you can watch this video here to get more insight on this case. Moving on to super fans. So one person said that fans are not that scary, but when they are like hyped on a daily basis by over fanatic thing, it can be quite annoying because they are like forcing someone to like something. Suicidal rate. The suicidal rate in Korea is very high. Yeah, I also watched this video to know more about the suicidal rate in Korea. I heard the law there, if the criminal was drunk or high, their sentence will be shortened. And I heard that there's a lot of hidden cameras in public toilets or hotels. So there's a term called for this situation. It's called 몰래 camera, which means hidden camera or molka for short. So yeah, I think many people, if you've been on the news, there's many cases about hidden cameras in Korea, and you guys can check from this video. I also learned a lot from this video regarding the hidden camera, so you guys can check that out too. And yes, that is very scary. Misogyny. So misogyny means like hatred for women or girls and making sure that women are always in a lower status than men. Then there's corruption, bully. Or if you watch K-drama or K-movie, bully is also portrayed like a serious case in Korea. The academic pressure is kind of scary. There's a lot of students struggling with their ridiculous grading system and it's not good for their mental health. And also happen in a lot of Asian countries too. So yeah, it is agreeable because I watch like vlogs from Korean students, so I can't believe that they went to school like 6 AM or 7 AM because they need to go to the subway station. They finished their school at evening and then they directly went to the public library to study till night. To study and also I think to do their homework. So this is because, as I read in an article saying that this is to ensure that they will enter a good university, and many Koreans are targeting the SKY University. You know, if you watch Sky Castle, so SKY basically stands for 3 universities, which is Seoul National University, Korea University, and also Yonsei University. So that is why many students are like pressured to excel in their academic because they have like this final exam test that you can also watch in this video. So for Malaysia, it's like SPM, but I think SPM is not having that much pressure as Koreans do. So section B is basically me asking them about what they like about Korea, like the detail, because you know in Korea perspective they have like K-pop, K-food, K-beauty, K-drama, K-entertainment, K-movie, K-fashion, Korean language, Korean culture. And I also put none in there because in case they don't like all of them. So I also let them choose more than one because we all know that we like many of that. So from this bar chart, we can see that K-pop is number 1, K-food and K-drama is number 2, and Korean language is number 3. Wow. And because I'm curious, I also put another question stating why. So let us look one by one. So for K-pop, if you don't know, I also entered the world of K-pop back in 2017, at the end of 2017. The music is different and very addictive, adult rated, and also very inspiring. The music is fun and interesting, entertaining, fast-paced music, and also the catchy songs. Catchy and evergreen, the song and dances captivates me. Plus, I like the idols and cannot deny their visual though. And great musicians, talented artists that have their own identity, splendid synchronicity in choreography for both boy and girl group. Choreography is creative. K-pop music industry is great, even though we know there's another side to it. Cool music videos. K-pop is not only focusing on the music, but focusing on the whole concept itself, including the song, music, choreography, music video, the storylines, album design, and etc. And they are able to use all of our senses to help us to feel the concept that they want to portray. I think I need to give a shout out. So they comment here saying that they love GOT7, they stan Mamamoo, this person only listen to Blackpink, and this person listen to 17 on a daily basis. Wow, on a daily basis. Now for the K-food. So in Malaysia right now, I think there's a lot of Korean restaurants out there right now, especially if you're living in the cities. Healthy and minimalist, the best. Good because they have many food choices. Tasty and tempting, delicious, great. So this person like K-food because they have like many spicy foods over there. So in this comment, most of them like kimchi, kimbap, banana drinks, spicy ramen and chicken. This person like traditional family Korean food like rice served with mackerel and seaweed. So K-beauty is basically regarding skincare and makeup. So for me, I really like Korean skincare. I think Korean skincare really saves my face from all of those pimples and bumps. K-beauty really teach us a lot about skincare routine, and I follow their routines too. The results are really great. Yes, results are 5 stars. Their products are very suitable for Asian skin. K-beauty helps my skin a lot. Most of my skincare products are from Korea and they work effectively. The makeup trend is also nice because it enhances the natural beauty instead of overshadowing our face. Next is K-drama. So there's a lot of different kind of genre, great plot, detailed research and information. The storyline is different for every drama. K-dramas consist of fantasy and also the current issues that are happening in Korea, fresh ideas. There's always values or messages they deliver even in each episode. The production teams manage to portray 90% about the culture, the diversity, and the amazing storyline. Actors have incredible acting skill, professional. K-drama is in a whole other level. This person actually likes the old K-drama, and some person said that K-drama is life, and they can't believe that they get to watch K-drama for free. Moving on to K-entertainment. So K-entertainment is basically more to like reality shows and entertainment shows. I learned a lot of Korean vocabularies, attracts me through their knowledge and hilarious schemes. Innovative, creating good content to the audiences. They created a lot of reality shows with a lot of themes and genres according to the targeted viewers. Korean entertainment also have like many options for the viewers to choose to de-stress and also gain knowledge sometimes. Okay, K-movie. Thriller scenes can compete to the Western ones. The character developments are good, critically realistic and creative, and the graphics are great. For fashion, I'm not into fashion, so the way they express themselves, the aesthetic, the cuteness, the awesomeness. K-fashion is very modest and it suits the Muslim appearance. K-fashion is not into exposing their own skin and body shape. K-language. Korean language is one of the most hardest language to learn, but I have learned a lot and it was really great. I love how it sounds like, especially the Satori. By learning their language, it helps us to understand their culture better. True. Culture. So they got to learn the age system, their way of life, their traditional clothes. They really like the hanbok and also the way Koreans respect their elders. Even though the person is like 1 month older than them, they will treat them with respect. Koreans appreciate every little things, even their foods. So basically, most of them like the politeness culture. So this person said that he or she likes all of them because it sticks to their cultures and also sustain their culture. And for the next question, I let them choose only one, which one they like most. Number 1 goes to K-pop. I think many of us can already see that happening though. Second is and in third place is Korean language. For me, I think, yeah, I would choose K-pop too. Okay, next. So the last section is basically me asking them, do they want to go to Korea? And 85.2% answered yes, while 40.8% answered no. So let us look at why they answered so. So we'll be looking at the people that answered no first. First is because it is difficult to find halal food. There's no importance for me to go there. Okay, so for the difficulty to find halal food, yeah, I think there's only certain spots where they have like restaurants with halal certificates. But I think like it's not so worry, I think. As said before, Korea also have many food options and there's a lot of options towards the vegetable food type. So I think you are safe there. Now let's look at the people that answered yes. Like to experience different kind of environment, but I'm scared that because of the Koreans don't know that much English, there will be miscommunication. Want to experience the new world, want to visit the entertainment industry company, for example JYP, SM and YG, and also wants to use their public transport. Okay. Want to go there because want to eat Korean food. I just love the view there, they're so beautiful. I want to play with snow and eat more spicy food. Wow. And also buy good skincare there because it is probably cheaper. Korea have a lot of places that attracts me. I have been there twice, but there's a lot of places that I haven't discovered yet. So in conclusion, I think many people in Malaysia already know the good side and also the bad side of Korea, which means that all of us already know the reality of what's happening there. But even so, I think it's like same with all of the other countries. You know, other countries have their own speciality, have their own beautifulness, have their own good side and bad side. For me, I think Korea is also a very unique and beautiful country. I mean that if you want to experience the city, you can go to Seoul. If you want to experience the beauty of nature, you can visit Jeju Island. There's a lot of options for everyone out there. And again, I hope that all of my viewers here can go experience Korea themselves and will be able to go there once the COVID ends. So thank you for watching this video from the start to finish, and I hope you guys can also watch the other videos and articles that I have linked down below for further information about what we just discussed before. So don't forget to click like if you found this video interesting, and also subscribe and also press that notification bell. So with that, thanks for watching.